Oh, hi, it's the 20th of March 2018 at 3 p.m. It's not that hot here. I'm sweating. I've just come back from town. I rode my bike over. I came home to a comment from a guy. I won't mention names or anything. It's not important. Who corrected me about women's liberation. Told me that I had it wrong. Look, in all honesty, I just told him this, but I just made the comment that I conceded the point that maybe liberation had a point, and that it all changed when socialised feminism, came into being, second wave or whatever it was. Look, I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm sort of vaguely aware of everything that's happened. Yeah, if there was inequality, what I was trying to say is, yeah, there's a point there, but this is not about equality. This is about something else. But even that doesn't. I'm not in the camp of mgtow. I'm probably in my own very tiny little camp of mgtow, where I'm more concerned with the guys in mgtow, those that are feeling disenfranchised, who probably a lot of you would probably be going through the rage stage at this point, but eventually that rage that stops, and you're left wondering where you go or what you do. Well, I'm over the rage stage. I really don't care less about feminism, about women, Western women, or any of it. Okay. In fact, when the sexual harassment things came along, it had no effect on me, because it's just I'm not in the game, if you know what I mean. I've moved on, but this is a channel that I wanted to do probably from the outset, just to track my progress. If I can make any progress, I'm going to tell. Trust me, it's not easy. In my quest to find a new world, a new way to live, and bear in mind too that I'm older. Okay, so I've had my children. They don't want me. They've had me too, and I don't need sexual company anymore. I don't need physical company, for that matter. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. But I'm trying to cobble together an online social life. And look, I just enjoy the challenge of it. Okay, it's fun, it's different. I've had enough of the of real. Yeah, I know how that works. I don't want to go back to it. Thanks. I didn't find it very funny. Everybody else thought it was great joke. Not me. No. I tend to be a bit more serious than that. Although I come across with a smiley face and everything. Yeah, no, I really want my online virtual bar to work, for example. And for those of you who are following me with it, it's trials and tribulations. It's not easy. Look, it's a really simple concept. All it means is sitting here with a woman having a drink. Okay, it couldn't be much simpler than that. And I buy her the drinks. She makes a little profit, plus has a drink with me. You'd think it'd be really simple, wouldn't you? Really easy. Yeah, great business idea. Fuck all capital involved. No labour. Nothing. Just perfect. Just easy. Bang. And you can set up a WordPress multi-site. You can have as many as you like. Easy. Do you think you can get it to work? Nah. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said, "Oh yeah, you've got all sorts of hidden costs." No. You've got women's nature, female nature, or what we see as female nature. That's the big obstacle. That's the big cost. But I'll give you an example. I want to send up a beer making kit to AB, right? So she can make her own beer. Okay. And then she can keep most of the profit, plus have a beer with me. So it'll cost her a little bit to make the beer, but then the rest of it is profit. That way, that's not a charity. I'm not just giving her the money. I'm having a drink with her. I wouldn't mind having a drink with somebody, at the end of the week, or after work or something like that. So just a simple idea. All sorts of things get in the way. I'm getting to the stage where I think she might be a compulsive liar. Now, I don't mean that in any negative way. As I actually researched it, I thought, okay, let's have a look at it. Before I go on, I should say I'm getting smarter in my old age. Once upon a time, I used to believe and get sucked in. Nah, not anymore. No. I think, okay, how can I test even when she gives me an address, right? How can I make sure that it really is her address before I send a $100 beer making kit up there? Because it might not be her address. Okay? She might think, oh no, I don't want to give him my address, which is perfectly reasonable. So what I did is I bought her a handbag and a shirt from two separate sellers. Okay, and ever since she's, when are they coming? When's my handbag? And I thought, this is strange. Because, and then she even sent me the tracking information. Yeah, they arrived in the Philippines a month ago, and somehow haven't gotten to her address. And that's from two separate sellers. Okay. So I said, I sent her address 3 times. I asked her, right, just confirming that's your address. Yep, that's my address. That's my address. So I put it into Google, and I said, oh yeah, so do you live near, the Mr. Car Wash? And she said nothing. And I said, what about the pet shop? Still she said nothing. I said, hey Pete, the Mr. Car Wash that's in your neighbourhood. And she said nothing. And I got to thinking, I think she's given me a bum address, but why would she want to know about it? I don't know, it's too strange. So I researched it. I thought, yeah, no, it could be narcissistic personality disorder. My wife had MPD. No, she lied in a different way. And I got to thinking that maybe one of the things was, a shame about where you live and what have you. So that could be it. She might be just so, she really doesn't like where she lives. Okay. And she just might not want to, can you see what I'm driving at? In this case, it might be she just can't bring herself to tell the truth about where she lives, because I might see it. Okay. So, although she's, I don't know, I really don't know. It's quite insane. I'm sure you guys have got plenty of theories on, and I know that you'd all tell me, I'll just forget it, have nothing to do with it. But I see it as a challenge, and if I want to have, a social contact or drinks with somebody, I've got to find somebody who's unemployed, okay? So that they're available, or who are willing to do what I want. They have to make their own beer and, clean out the bottles and do all of that. So there's a little bit of effort goes into it. But it's got to be some sort of incentive for them. I think it's a good incentive. She can make good money out of a big kit, a 20-litre kit. And I can probably get other guys to go and have a beer with it as well, or with the sisters. So I think it's a good idea, and I'm not talking about making $1 million out of it. I'm just talking about a social experiment, and it's the sort of thing that I think, I don't know, in the US you could probably do it with South America or Mexico or something, or Mexicans. I think it would be possible there. In the UK or Europe, you could do it into Eastern Europe. I just think it's got possibilities, but it has to be, they have to. They earn money out of it. I call it mutual aid, or somebody else called it. We just called it mutual aid society. Mutual aid. Yeah, where I get company, a bit of fun, and they get a profit. Plus they also have a bit of fun. They have a few drinks, we have a laugh. Friday afternoon after work. Yeah, why not? And they make $10. I buy them a pizza or whatever. They make $10. It's not bad money for them. They get a couple of other guys to do the same thing. It's not prostitution. It's not charity. Can't stand charity. It's just, it's finding a way to interact. But I've got this problem of, I think she doesn't want me to know where she lives, which just makes sense. So what I've done is I thought I could send a letter and write a piece of paper with numbers on it. No. I remembered Captain Bob with his carrot and stick. So I thought, yeah, I'll get a lottery ticket. Yeah, so that $25,000 first prize. Whatever that is in pesos. It's a lot of pesos, Yeah, and it'll be, hang on, I'll work it out. What's 25,000? 25, 1, 2, 3, times 40. Shit, that's 1 million pesos. Yep, I reckon that'll get her to tell the truth. 1 million pesos. I'll tell her, AB, 1 million pesos. Yeah, that'll fix your house up. Probably buy a new one. Now, you've just got to give me the right address. Otherwise, that's going to go to a stranger. Yeah. And when she gets it, she's got to show me the Go Bananas it is. Yeah, you can't miss it, can you? See, Go Bananas. Yep, because I'm going bananas. Yeah, but this is just the challenge of, dealing with somebody. But now, that cost me $2. It'll cost me another couple of bucks to send it up. But see how I'm limiting the risk. And nor am I upset that she's possibly lying to me, because I'm in front of the game for a change. And because I can do it on here, I've got time to think and figure out. And look, I'm having a bit of fun doing all sort of thing. I don't really want to send it to a stranger, but so she'll have to come clean eventually and tell me the right address. And then I can send the beer making kit up, as soon as I've paved the way. But it's not that easy. Yeah, but that's my main interest in this whole mgtow thing is for guys who just think, oh, fuck it, yep, they're mgtow. Okay, they don't want to, but they might want to socialise a bit with women, be a bit normal. All right, which is where I'm at. And I'm just thinking, in this situation, it'd be cheap. You can have a bit of socialisation, buy them a couple of beers. It might cost you $10. Right? It wouldn't work well US to the Philippines in different time zones, but Australia to the Philippines, yeah, that could work. But yeah, a bit of fun, you just sort of, just feel like a few drinks on, after work or whatever. But that's it. Or a Saturday night, rather than just sit there watching television by yourself. Oh, fuck it, just, what are you doing? Such and such. Yeah, okay, let's have a meal. Let's try this or do that. It's a bit of madness and they're good fun. All right, but there's no law governing us there. There's no chance of sexual harassment or domestic violence or those other ones that Jazz talked about. It's more us and them. But oh my God, there's a lot of them, and they're very, very. They all say the same thing. Okay, no, I never ask for money. They do. No, I never ask. Yep. And they, it's up to you. As they're the Philippines, yep, up to you. Yeah, up to me, like bullshit. They try every possible devious, sneaky thing to get money out of you. We all laugh about it, all of us who know that. And the only thing that's sort of kept my humour good about it, I don't give them very much. It's hard work for them getting anything out of me. They still all talk to me and what have you, but it's like some guys just give them 100. Like I'll give them 5, they'll give them 100. Fuck 100, get 5, that'll do. Yeah, but it's not easy. It's also I don't understand a lot of it. Even PayPal accounts, they won't have PayPal accounts because they don't have bank accounts, and I can't figure out why they don't have bank accounts. Only $10 to open one. It's not a lot of money, but anyway. But all right, well that's. I hope that clears it up a bit. I'm sorry. I'm no longer interested. The feminists have it. They run the place. Okay, they can have the world. I don't care. I live on here in cyber world, and I'm trying to create something for guys who are in my situation, who wouldn't mind having a drink with a woman. If you're happy with a third world woman, it's not for first world country women. It's a social outlet when you don't want a social outlet. That's basically it. I'm not saying, for God's sake, don't marry them or have a boyfriend girlfriend relationship with them. No, they're just there for a drink. And then go to another one, try another one, just have a few. And that's what I do. I tell them, no, I don't want a boyfriend and girlfriend, fuck that. I don't want any of that. Yeah, have a drink with you though, and I don't mind helping you out a little bit. That's my idea. I'm here for guys in that situation who are sort of on the half move on. Okay? Been good talking to you. Bye.